Alright people, here's today's project. I'm doing 4 DTF transfers of this design right here, the Fort Knox Eagles. This eagle seems to be a popular design. My brother, he's actually the one that designed this, I guess. I'm not sure the full details, but we're gonna do 4 DTF transfers for him. And today we're going to be using the Kathera software. You can pick this up at All American. Kathera is a lot more expensive than the Garment Creator, but they have a DTF print profile on here where you don't, it's set up perfectly for you to, you can, it's set up perfectly for you. You don't have to, change any too many settings. So all right, we already have the sheets that we're going to be using is 16 by 20. Is it 16 by 20? Let me make sure I got that right. Yes, the 16 by 20 sheets are what we're going to be using to print 4 10 by 12 of this design. So we're going to open up our software. We're going to change this. This is not a tutorial to show you how to use this software. So you can look on YouTube and find a tutorial if you're looking for that. We're going to change this to the large platen. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but I got my design already preloaded. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's not too close, right? Move this thing out the way. Move out the way. All right. Now you have to mirror the image, so you're gonna flip that. We're gonna bring this down to 10 by 12. I'm probably gonna have to manually. We're gonna unlock that. We're gonna go in here, put 10. We're gonna go by 12. We're gonna center it to the sheet. Going to be wasting a whole lot of space on that 16 by 20 paper, but it is what it is. Now one thing we have to do, and we have to go in here and change, we want it to print color first and then white, and that's pretty much it. Now it is ready to print. That's all you have to do. One time, that's it. So let's take this over to the printer. Let's move this down. Hold on. Got to get all these hats off my printer. So let's move it. I got my sheets all laying right here. You want your mat side up. You want to tape it down, because if you don't tape this down, this thing will move. It will move. So you do not want to miss that. Make sure that tape is on there. Make sure your design is not going outside of the perimeters of your platen. And now we're ready to print. And this may have to go through a cleaning process, so I'm gonna pause it and we're gonna let it go through a cleaning process. We'll be right back. And as you can see, it printed the color first versus the white. Regular DTG, it will print the white first and then the color. So the DTF process, it is reversed. So now it'll go back. Now as you can see, it's dropping the white, and that's gonna be it. It is not ready to press, so we're gonna take this outside, add the powder, and I'm gonna show you that process. Okay, I want to show you guys how this came out, man. This came out. Let me pull. This came out pretty good. Now this is just on the transfer. We're gonna put this one on. Let me put the camera. I gotta get my camera game up. I mean, that came out pretty damn good. The gradients came in real smooth, but we're gonna see how it actually print and feels on a shirt. So let's go over to my little powder station, and hopefully one day I can upgrade. Right now, I just don't have the room or the customers to get the full DTF setup. And I'll let you know how much it costs per print. Can you guys see that? Basically, what I'm going to be doing, I wish I had a bigger stand. I'm going to be getting all this powder onto this. Matter of fact, I'll show you just like this. Let's show you this. I'm gonna sprinkle a little powder on here. may have been too much, but let's put the camera down. Now we're gonna get this powder spread out over the whole design. So once we do that, you want to take it and get all the excess powder off. Now we're going to go over to our heat press, which is already at 306 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to let this sit under there for about a minute or so. Or if you're doing 4 of these, I'm doing 4 of these, so what I would do, I would just let that sit, and I would go start printing the other one. And then by the time I come back, that one will be ready. So that's normally what I would do, but you know, for the sake of this video, we'll just kind of stay in here and I'll show you. And with this heat press, you know, I like it. I can just kind of bring the heat down a little bit more, bring it out a little bit closer so it'll dry quicker. So we're gonna let that dry and we're gonna come back. So it's been a little over a minute. And you know, I like to be safe. I'm not in no rush to do it. The thing I love about these, I mean, you don't, like with the white toner printer, you have to, you know, cut around the edges so you don't get that white box. I mean, really, you could literally put this on the shirt just like it is. But I will cut around it just so I can, you know, I'm gonna put this on a small shirt just to make it easier for placement and whatnot. So I'm gonna cut around it. And we're gonna press this at 306 for 12 seconds. And that is ready to go. All right, I got a, ooh, what's all that? I have a kid's large shirt I found over there, so, you know, I don't like wasting shirts just for a demonstration. So I'm gonna press this for about 5 seconds, you know, just to, you know, get some of those wrinkles out. Get a smooth printing surface. That'll work. This is gonna be super big on the garment, but like I say, I'm really not worried about placement, and I'm just really, I want to show you guys, you know, how vibrant this comes out. No, it's not gonna be as vibrant as DTG, but you know, for the cost difference, no pre-treat and all that. Remember, this is going on at 303, 12 seconds. Now, some people may have other different settings that, you know, that work. So don't, you know, you don't have to say, oh, somebody else said this, somebody else said that. Do what works for you and your equipment. Now, like I said, this is a cool peel. So we're gonna sit it over here. We're gonna sit it over here. I haven't timed it, but we're gonna let it cool down. We're gonna let it cool down just for a second. You wanna pick it up and wave it a little bit. Speed it up a little bit, you can. And this is so much easier than weeding and marrying sheets together. Oh my goodness, so much easier. I could probably peel this now. Now that came out pretty good for a transfer. Now I'm not sure if you guys can see the it's like a little white around there. So what I'm gonna do, that's like some of the powder, the residue. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press this again, and that'll get rid of all that. Repress. I do like to put a sheet over, and I'll hit it again for 12 more seconds. And there you have it. Very soft to touch. I mean, it's not real heavy on the hand where you can feel it. You can feel it on the hand, but it's not as heavy as the white transfer printer, that you normally get. So there you have it, DTF Transfers. Hey, I highly recommend it if you can afford to get you a printer. Go out and grab it, especially if you have a lot of clientele. It's a lot cheaper than the DTG. It seems to be a lot less maintenance than DTG machine. So if you ask me if I could go back and they had these out the time when they had DTG, I would definitely go with a DTF printer first before I went to DTG, because the DTG machine takes so much maintenance. You really have to have be putting out the output to make it make sense. The ink is so expensive. So hey, there you have it. DTF Transfers. Check us out at the printboss.com. You can place your orders. Check us out on Etsy at the Print Boss. Follow us on at IG, the Print Boss Las Vegas, and all social media, Facebook, the Print Boss. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, leave comments. Thank you. Peace.